Hello, Steve White, Steve Arts A9. Well, I had the pleasure of listening to Carrie Fisher's Wishful Drinking recently. I discovered the audiobook on, I think it was on YouTube. I don't know where it was actually. But I'm just like, oh, I have to listen to this. I had other plans, but I'm like, I have to listen to this. One of my big regrets in life is that I didn't go to Carrie Fisher's Wishful Drinking tour of Australia. She came to Australia and she at least came to Melbourne. I'm sure she did Sydney and a few other cities where she basically did her show, which was, I guess, going through all the stories and that's in the book. I didn't go because I sort of thought, I'd rather see her at a convention. I can meet her and get a signature and, do it that way rather than pay a couple $100 to sit and watch her from a distance and not interact with her. I sort of didn't see the merit in it, just assuming she'd be around and on the convention scene. I didn't realise, A, she didn't do a lot of conventions back then, and also she was going to pass away because of her issues, which she talks about in the book, which I was fairly much unaware of for a long time because I'm not a huge Star Wars fan. I didn't know all the personal histories of the actors from Star Wars. So it's pretty amazing. It's not as long as it could be. I'm not sure. With some of those audiobooks that aren't really long, I feel like they must be cutting some parts out. It can't be the whole book, every word. But I didn't sort of check that out. But she goes through, of course, a relationship with her mother, which is fascinating. She goes through the various relationships. The main thing, of course, is about her troubles with addiction and dealing with that. And it's she makes fun of it. She has fun with it. And it's kind of fascinating to hear someone who has lived this absolutely surreal life with this unreal sort of view of life and these addiction problems that make you, sort of not sort of view the world as it is, and trying to rationalize all this and make sense of it and make a joke out of it and make art out of it, make it funny, entertaining, is really fascinating. And just some of the stories about her mum are just like I can't go through them all. There's too many, and they're weird and interesting, and just you get a sense of what it was like to grow up in that house and to sort of to be able to go into Debbie Reynolds' wardrobe and stuff like that, and just the way the performers never really leave the stage in a sense. They're always putting on some sort of show, or and the world that they have and the life they have is always sort of strange and over the top, and how they just draw that to them and sort of revel in it, and it's just really fascinating. And I just had to do a little video about it, just because if you haven't listened to the audiobook or haven't read the book, you should do it because it's amazing. I mean, just hearing her read it out in her slow drawl way and her delivery is fabulous. It's funny, I was listening to Real Housewives the other day and I realised, God, what's the Hilton sister, the other Hilton, Kathy Hilton, she sounds so much like Carrie Fisher when she talks now. I'm like, did they sort of grow up? I'm thinking maybe they grew up in the same sort of thing, sort of environments and that, because they're both sort of Hollywood sort of celebrity people and that, and the children of rich people and celebrities and that. And I don't know, it was really weird, but it was also weird because it felt like she was there. I kind of felt like I was listening to her just talking to me, and like it was like, it's hard when you lose sort of these people. You sort of don't really lose them in the media, and you kind of forget they're gone because you still see them. And she did do a good job of really bringing, us into the book and her life and the street. I don't know if you can hear that, but the street cleaner, of course, is coming up the road while I'm making my video. It's about 5 a.m. in the morning in Australia, but I should have closed the window. I'm not going to start again. I'm going to go. Feel free to share, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think. I really just wanted to share how great this book is, and that she just does such a good job of bringing us into her little world and sharing it with us. And I'm not sure really, is that really her world? Like, is it just performance? How much of it's performance? How much of it is real? And does she even know? Do people who live this sort of life even know the real world and real life anymore? It's just fascinating to observe and ponder and experience and revel in, and I'm sure I'm going to listen to it again and again and again over the years. Just like I listen to certain commentaries and podcasts that I like and stuff like that, I will listen to this book again. But I'm definitely going to go now. Bye.